They said it like a routine sentence, like it hadn't already detonated my life. "Mr. Mackenzie, we need you to identify a body. She listed you as her father." I corrected them calmly, too calmly. "There's been a mistake. I have 2 sons. I don't have a daughter." A pause, papers shuffling, a breath that told me they weren't backing down. "Sir, please come down to the morgue. This is urgent." I didn't argue again. I already knew arguing wouldn't save me. The room was cold in the way truth always is. Fluorescent lights, stainless steel, no room for denial. When they pulled back the sheet, my knees betrayed me before my mind could, because lying there was the one secret I had buried deeper than money, deeper than pride, deeper than my own name. Elena, my daughter, the one I paid to disappear 25 years ago, the one lie I told myself was mercy. And suddenly every betrayal made sense. I used to believe loyalty was something you earned by being fair. I built the company that way. Slow, ethical, predictable. They called me outdated for it. The CEO was the loudest voice. Young, sharp suit, sharper smile. He called me a relic with a balance sheet. I treated him like a son, gave him trust, gave him time. What I didn't give him was ownership. That was my mistake. Elena's death cracked something open. Grief has a way of loosening sealed doors. At home, I opened the safe I hadn't touched in decades. Inside were documents I swore I'd never need again. Birth records, trust structures, a private fund created the day she was born. She had never truly disappeared. She had been watching me, and she had been watching them. The first sign wasn't the firing, it was the silence. Meetings I wasn't invited to, votes scheduled without notice, my name still on the wall, my power already stripped. Then came the words, spoken with rehearsed cruelty. "You're outdated. We're done here." I replied quietly, "Understood." That was the moment Elena's retirement trust activated its voting rights. They didn't know it existed. They didn't know it owned 76% of the company through layered acquisitions, shell entities, and time. Elena had built it, not out of love, out of precision. She had been a financial architect, ruthless, invisible, brilliant, and dead. I mourned her for one night, then I finished what she started. I moved without noise. For months I collected what she had already prepared: emails, recordings, transfer logs, insider trading trails disguised as innovation. I let them believe I was broken. Men talk freely around broken things. By Friday, regulators had anonymous packages. By Sunday, journalists had names. By Monday morning, the board convened an emergency meeting. The question echoed through glass and panic: who just fired the person who owns 76% of the shares? I arrived late, on purpose. The CEO was sweating. Not from heat, from math. Power doesn't vanish loudly, it drains. I took my seat at the head of the table. No theatrics, no smile. "I believe there's confusion," I said. "The trust has exercised its rights." "Who controls it?" he demanded. I slid one document forward. The room went silent when they read the name: Elena Mackenzie, my daughter. His mouth opened, closed. He knew. I saw it then. He had known her. He had betrayed her first. She'd tried to buy peace. He sold her out. Her death wasn't an accident. It was negligence wrapped in profit. That was when I stood. "You called me outdated," I said softly. "You confused patience with weakness." Security escorted him out before he could speak again. There's no dignity in collapse. The fallout was surgical. Indictments, asset freezes, public apologies written by lawyers who hate adjectives. The stock dipped, then stabilized. Justice isn't loud, it's final. I visit Elena's grave every Sunday now. I tell her what the headlines don't. that her work mattered, that she won. I don't ask for forgiveness. She didn't build this for redemption. She built it so no one could ever erase us again. They still call me Mr. Mackenzie in boardrooms, but the tone has changed. Respect always does, after the reckoning. And when someone asks how it feels to lose a daughter and gain an empire, I tell them the truth. I didn't take revenge. I honored a legacy. Coldly, precisely, without regret.